And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. This to third. Polanco whips it across. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Outside with a breaking ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And now Jackson Merrill. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 out, space is empty. Inside. 2-2. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one chopped up the middle. Sends it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Seattle, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike. 0-1 now. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike. Ball one low.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Robles gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And delivers
2-2.
outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Batting fourth. And
now we check out the Mariners lineup.
Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. Ball one there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Gilbert back to work. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
A little bit high. Ball two.
2-1.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a foul ball. Right side, Cronenworth. Handles, throws to first, and they take care of Haniger for the out.
That's shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, left field. Hayward under it. 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fly ball to right. Tatis brings it in, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
Fielder, number 22. Jason
Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. There's a strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, The designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Elias Diaz. That one off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Ornelas, the base runner at first with one out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Got him. He's knocked 4 strikeouts down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Dylan Moore.
The second baseman.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Next offering is down low. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And it remains 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Gets him to chase after that one. Diaz on to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Robles, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Yeah, that's fouled off. Darvish delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Darvish checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. In the air, out towards left center. Merrill makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that one is inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tatis makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle. And we are still scoreless. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that drops in for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. That one fouled off. And Tatis able to stay alive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Way high.
1-1.
Just missed. Swings through that.
2-2. Ball. Full count.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ball 1 to Bogarts.
1-0.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground. Oh, this is off the second base bag. No throw. He's safe at first. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they strand 3 and leave him loaded. We're midway in the 4th, no score. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Randy Arozarena. Fought off foul. Darvish kicks, delivers. And it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside.
2-2.
Next offering in the dirt. Full count, 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Running around at first with 1 gone. Now it's the DH, Mitch Haniger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
Tag 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Raley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now fly ball to right center. Merrill under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Padres,
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Tirso Ornelas.
Ornelas.
Gilbert back to work. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That one almost got him. On the ground, right side, Moore. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis.
So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Runner on the go. Lined into right. Robles makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. He goes down looking.
Now back,
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On a line out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And that ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to first. Raley takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He is struck out and he is walked. Swings through that one for strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now a check swing, but he held up. That one missed.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And there's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a strike. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And that one handled. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Outside, and that's ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, That is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam getting ready to go. Estrada also getting ready. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one misses. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Crawford slings it across. Bogaerts retired.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Gilbert done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas. Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley.
The first baseman, Luke Raley.
Inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that's a fair ball.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
The designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. That's in there. Strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
No, that's out.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And now it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
J.P. Crawford. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's low.
And that is out of play. And that's a little bit high. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Pickoff throw. Rayleigh dives back in safely. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 2-0.
Yeah!
Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Dylan Moore in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Dylan Moore now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one's
That's the
upstairs, ball one.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Colin Snyder.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 52, Colin Snyder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Andres Munoz preparing to come on if needed. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
0-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering way upstairs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Manny Machado. Just missed.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So a change being made at first base, and here's the pinch runner, Tyler Wade. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Checks over to first, back safely. And fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Look out! And it hit him. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3.
Bogart.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now,
Diego.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah Estrada.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
Fought off foul. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
No outs, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And the first offering is not close. Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is